Hi, I'm Jan Arnold, co-founder of CND, and today I'm thrilled to introduce another breakthrough from CND that will serve as the ultimate support system to CND Shellac called Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel. This superior removable gel is what your clients have been waiting for, a light and lovely, truly removable gel layer that perfects and smooths the surface of the natural nail before shellac is applied. Just as a makeup foundation allows the powder to go on more smoothly, or a lash conditioner extends the wear of your mascara, Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel is a thin and plumping foundation layer that gives shapeless nails a durability boost while it further extends the wear of the shellac surface to 3 flawless weeks. You will love it because it's easy on with no roughing of the natural nail, it's easy off with no soaking or filing, and it has exceptional wear with no yellowing or lifting. The cutting edge of gel technology has just been moved again. Use Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel before all of your CND shellac manicures and give your clients' nails the boost in shape they need, and give yourself a boost in sales and profits by delivering a truly superior shellac state-of-the-art service. The Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel service begins with a thorough PEP, or PEP, on each nail to remove oil and debris that can cause lifting, and will ensure it adheres to the natural nail plate. P, perform a manicure. Have the client wash their hands with soap and water and towel dry. Then massage cool blue into the client's hands to cleanse skin and help prevent transmission of germs. Remove any existing nail color from the natural nail using an acetone-based polish remover like CND Shellac Nourishing Remover and a plastic back lint-free pad. Shape the extension edge of each nail with the Kanga file. Apply a small amount of cuticle away evenly around the cuticle of each nail. Gently slide a cuticle pusher along the nail plate toward the cuticle area and along the lateral fold to lift and loosen any non-living tissue from the nail plate. Remove any excess cuticle away from the nail and use a curette to remove non-living tissue up to the eponychium and lateral fold. Scrub nails thoroughly with soap and a damp brush, then rinse with warm water to remove the cuticle remover and soap. Towel dry. Use a manicure nipper to carefully remove any loosened, non-living tissue, as well as any loose pieces of skin or hangnails. Use a gentle touch during cuticle removal to protect the seals and never cut living tissue, as it can lead to infection. Next, E, eliminate surface contaminants, and P, purify nail plate layers with Scrub Fresh. Scrub the surface of the nails and then gently pull lateral folds back and scrub thoroughly to be sure all areas of the nail are completely clean. Now we're ready to apply Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel. Start by applying one thin layer of Brisa Lite base coat. Apply a very thin coat over the entire nail and seal the extension edge. Apply to 5 nails at a time and cure each hand for 10 seconds in the CND lamp. Do not remove the top film after removing the nails from the lamp. Next, apply Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel. Place a small scoop onto the nail in zone 3. Gently ease into the cuticle area, then smooth the gel toward the extension edge as if you were applying nail polish. Smooth the gel over the entire nail from cuticle to extension edge. Leave a tiny free margin at the cuticle area and sidewalls and seal the extension edge. Apply to 5 nails and cure each hand for 2 minutes in the CND lamp. Do not remove the top film after removing the nails from the lamp. Next, apply one thin layer of Brisa Lite top coat to each nail. Be sure to seal the extension edge to ensure long wear. Now cure each hand for 2 minutes in the C&D lamp. Remove the top film with 99% isopropyl alcohol and a plastic back pad. Then massage solar oil into the nails and skin. As you can see, this service is quick, easy, and an ideal option for clients with natural nails who just need a little perfecting or added strength. As you just saw, Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel looks thin, natural, and gorgeous on its own, making natural nails look truly flawless. But when you want to add color, it will serve as the ultimate support system to C&D Shellac, smoothing out imperfections, ridges, or flaws just prior to applying color. In our next demonstration, we'll show you how to create a beautiful, natural-looking French manicure using Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel with C&D Shellac. The application process starts out the same with PEP. Then apply Brisa Lite base coat, seal each nail, and cure each hand for 10 seconds in the C&D lamp. Apply Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel and cure for 2 minutes. Now, here's the difference. Instead of applying Brisa Lite top coat, go right to C&D Shellac color coat. Apply 2 thin layers of a sheer pink C&D Shellac color over the surface and along the edge of the nail, and then cure for 2 minutes. Use C&D Shellac and cream puff to create a thin tip along the edge of the nail. Be extra careful to go thin with the white because if it's too thick, it can wrinkle during curing. If you need to, detail the white smile line using a gel brush and a little 99% isopropyl alcohol, and then cure for 2 minutes. Now apply a thin layer of C&D Shellac top coat to each nail surface and seal the extension edge to ensure long wear, and cure for a final 2 minutes. The final step is to wipe the surface thoroughly with 99% isopropyl alcohol to remove the top film. Then condition the nails and surrounding soft tissue with solar oil and send a bottle home with the client for daily conditioning. Aren't these nails gorgeous? With Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel and C&D Shellac, strength and beauty are perfectly balanced. And Brisa Lite delivers exceptional wear, which means this manicure will last 3 weeks without chipping, lifting, or yellowing. Brisa Lite is just as easy off as it is easy on. Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel can be easily removed during each follow-up service, then reapplied without ever using a file. Instead of a file, the removal process uses C&D Shellac remover wraps. To apply the wraps, remember the acronym SIT. S. Saturate the cotton pad with C&D Shellac Nourishing Remover. I. In place. Be sure the cotton pad is directly over the nail and in place for efficient removal. T. Tighten for 15. Go really tight and set the timer for 15 minutes. When 15 minutes are up, it's time to remove the wraps. Grip each finger and apply slight pressure to the nail. Using a twisting motion, pull the remover wrap from the nail. The Brisa Lite coating will swell and soften with much of it coming off in the wrap. If necessary, gently slide off any remaining product with an orangewood stick. Rub the nail with a plastic back lint-free pad soaked with C&D Shellac Nourishing Remover to remove any remaining product residue. Wash your client's hands and condition the nails and skin with solar oil. Then massage the entire hand with Spa Manicure Almond Hydrating Lotion. As you can see, the client's nails are healthy and ready for a fresh application of Brisa Lite Smoothing Gel. With Brisa Lite smoothing gel, you can create perfected nails that look beautiful for 3 weeks, actually extending the life of your C&D shellac manicure. It's 4 times more controllable than other gels, 5 times easier to remove, and it offers 100% better adhesion. Now, how's that for a big boost to your business? Enjoy using Brisa Lite and be sure to charge a 20% premium to your C&D shellac service. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time.